Oh, I timed that perfectly. Oh! We're probably going to start by getting our next Black Mage lesson, because our story mission is literally right over there. Oh, I love when it rains and all that. Oh, so pretty. Her powers are growing, getting stronger. Yes, Lucy, yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. That glare begins to blind my thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today shall be taught by Kokobani. Go to him and hear from the chapter, the threat of paucity. Ah, so Lucy, you've come to learn... Ah, my eye. You come to learn the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Dog, stop climbing on me. It has just begun. You do not get to climb. Go sit down. Sit. There. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are we settled? No last moment trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of paucity. Ah, how magnificent and ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But... Oh no, I'm good. Oh, but such desperation when the wellspring runs dry, flames sputter out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. Know you this threat, and be mindful of your limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, a thaumaturge who has exhausted their arcane reserves is naught but a woman with a stick and a funny hat. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energy flowing through our veins with our very lifeblood. Should the battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires the understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one of two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit are in the umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but they also require less energy to invoke. On the other hand, the thaumaturge in astral fire state will find the potency of incantations enhanced, but at a greater cost to etheric stamina. Note the concept of etheric balance formula in your mind. I bid you go forward, slay 8 Fs. Pray do your best to stay alive. Reflects badly on me when mauled corpse of one of my pupils is returned to the ossuary. Damn good. I do hope you like everything going on with Rose. She's an interesting flower. That's fine. Yeah, she's unsure of it, so that's why she didn't shake your hand, by the way.
Jesus Tyson, it's a fucking nose. I kill you. I fucking
Oh, she's not scared. She just doesn't know what it is.
Yeah. You know, it's like a fucking murder. You're a terrorist. You're worse than a terrorist.
I think she might jump and things like that, but she's not super scared.
Jesus. Stop in my face. You're a fucking terrorist. Who's a terrorist?
Yeah, new. It's new and different.
Get off me, Noah! Tell me what to do. No, I want to fucking do this. What's going on? I'm going to put on pepper. Jesus, I want to do this.
That's the thing. She's not stupid. Her intelligence is actually 15. It's more she doesn't have context for half of the stuff. Oh yeah, she is a smart girl. She's a smart girl. She just gets a little bit confused. So do I. Ah, you arrive at you arrive before me upright and breathing. Wonderful, wonderful. It is much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Lucy, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle? I know the correct answer to this. The correct answer is, we run away. We flee. A discreet withdrawal to await the replenishment of your energies is a sound strategy, but should there be nowhere for the run, a veil of ether could also be your stoutest ally. Ah, Esher, the drought of gods. We thaumaturgs, indeed any who practice the arts of arcane manipulation, value the substance above all others. Cough, cough. No, we don't. Cough, cough. There's going to be these things called aether potions, and we're not going to worry about those.
You don't lay down. Can you not fucking just lay down in peace? What the fuck are you doing, dog?
So we have to go to a new place to find a bunch of creatures that are causing an issue, and basically he wants us to go get their blood. I know that sounds bad, but honestly, it's fine. Oh no, we're getting monster blood.
Okay. We just run over and kick him.
Huh?
We just run over and kick him. Why don't you just run over and kick him? Jesus.
But yeah, it's just the kind of standard stuff of go get a vial of, like, X monster's blood. You know how it'd be. Nice, just an extra little chunk of experience. Yay. Lucy just fighting giant frogs now. Because why not? Well, it's more I have a book that tells me that I'll get stronger by fighting them. So I'll fight them. I know it's sad, but they stand in the way of Lucy becoming more powerful. Oh no. Oh no. uh, no. It's kind of funny. There's a camp here called Camp Drybones. We tend to end up keep coming here for a bit in the story, to the point that when we played the game together with like Jay and all that, we got to the point where it became a joke to be, once again our journey takes us back to Camp Drybone. Camp Drybone is a... It's an interesting place. I'll give you a proper tour. So you got the lovely low area down there that you saw with the crystal and things. A small shop and things like that. But here's Camp Drybone's real, more notable thing. Which is Drybone. It's a big, big graveyard. No, it's just a graveyard. It's just that there's limited space and a lot to bury. Oh, that got close. That got too close. That got too close. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing happened.
We're not going around. What the fuck you know?
Lucy, run. Lucy, run. Run, Lucy. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She leveled up and everything. It was all according to plan. She even got a new ice spell, which sadly we won't use because it's terrible, but it looks cool. Well, look, it was a good day. She went up 2 levels in her Mujik. Did a bit of hunting. Almost died to a bunch of flies, but it's fine. Twice. But it's fine. She's not all powerful yet. I'm working on it. Do I detect the scent of ether, and I trust the stench of Amalia blood? Ho ho! 10 vials, 20, 30. The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. Also, it's good to see that both Adela and Ignatius really missed each other. That was the old code. Well, now they're having the talk of the birds and the bees. And the beast in blood if he flees. Kokabuki, you have waited for me to visit the Quercy? Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Ah, Kokabuki Lucy. Good of you to come. Lucy was so kind enough to obtain a supply of Adalida blood for you. Sorry. I have been using this substance of research to create a mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in the results of such experiments. So you see, Brucey, your work as an alchemist already puts us in a position where alongside us. You didn't become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. That's right, Brucey. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place, and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see. This is just another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. Bavusi. We just cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray do not do anything foolish. I do apologize, brother. I sometimes forget how difficult it must be not having the natural aptitude for the arcane arts. As I mentioned before, Lucy, Kokabusi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturgy. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to cast magics as we can. Were you were to attempt to force the manifestation of power, the strain in theory reserves would likely kill him. But let us not dwell on the unpleasant circumstances. For you, on the other hand, are brimming with thaumaturgical potential. Remain diligent in your studies, and do not cease in your efforts to expand your wellspring of power. Okay, that was side stuff. Now we're on to main plot. Which means the coat is back. Let's prepare our gear and then we can continue. See, there was a method of my madness. Oh, the concrete of Copper Bell returns. Thank you. Our modern operation can resume, and Udall will have materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation is in your debt, friend. I said the good times of Papa Sean in the real time. the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. He'll do them well to see you alive and in one piece. No! Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. I paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for the law-abiding citizens. Oh god, this is oddly timely for everything that's going on. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me, in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is my witness. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg you. I swear on my mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with my coin I saved. I only wanted to treat my children to a decent meal. Lucy about to throw down. And who the hells are you when you're at home? The dog's master? I've had enough of this mama's farce. You lot, teach him a lesson. Mistakes have been made. I'm sorry for all of what's about to happen to you guys. Not really. Three on one, you skill can't beat me? I love in cutscenes, technically all they see is the book, because the carbuncle isn't there. So it just looks like I beat all of these people with a book. Hey, where do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you, Trisover. I swear, there's more refugees than when I had last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While the number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from their trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek life in a new city. I see. The calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation of being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. But it would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope the presence doesn't foment laws in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets for ruffians. In a way, it may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you have the coin, you have the... If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tendons, get your dodo tendons, guaranteed cheapest in Tanalan. Thank you for the custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, do you think that Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery? But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see that there's no end of misery and suffering. Madam? Are you alright? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? She paid for it fair and square. What? Saw her buy the meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Wait. Behind that pillar. Is that her girl? I will overlook this, but just this once. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. I don't bear thinking about. Ever the selfless hero, I see. It's been a while, adventurer. I've been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limsa la Limsa. You discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy in Admiral Himeji, and you display unaffiliating courage in the face of danger ever since. Whenever you came upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you demonstrate all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot explain, your every deed seems invaluable to the service of the greater good, whether you mean it to or not. It's a happy knack, and one that speaks volumes of your character. Yet for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift that intrigues me most. I speak of the visions you experience, visions like the one you had mere moments ago, if I am not mistaken. I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine blessed with the self-same talent you see, if you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause, a cause which would greatly benefit from your support. If you'd agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do well within our power to aid you in the personal endeavours. Think on my offer a while. Should you decide to accept it, pray speak to the Maudi, the proprietor of the Quicksand. Is a close friend and ally of ours. Also, why do we need to know the name of obnoxious merchant? We just need to know he's an obnoxious merchant. Of course not. Seems like this has become ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. So suddenly Drifter's getting attention, and this is an unpredicted outcome. Because Naz has decided they want to spar with Drifter. That's like, give her a bit. Register Mione said you'd be Lucy. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. But she knows. Oh, before I forget, there's a lassie who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I know who she meant right away. Edda! Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avery, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you were, I don't want to say. An adventurer's adventurer. And swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day I've thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. Even when I think of the woman you are, of all that you have achieved, I find it that I am inspired, just as Avery once was. So I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name.
Lucy Longears?
Lucy Longears. I shan't forget. Thank you, Lucy Longears. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well.
Adventuring can be a cruel bloody business.
Time was. I didn't know why anyone would bother. When you first asked me to take charge of the when they first asked me to take charge of the guild, I didn't want a lot to do with it with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in my arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double for you, Lucy. Eh? What did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Lucy, the Scions are no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. If you know, I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do, knowing that if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. More story! Glamour prisons! We can keep the jacket forever! So you want to know more, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear if I painted certain death on a door and limitless wealth on the other, 9 out of 10 adventures would go to the first, and then the other bloke would be able to choose on account of him being an Ul'dah. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've come in their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Lucy. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep the information to yourself. As you probably imagine, something of Eorzea's enemies. Oh, what happened there? It's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. Your voice has changed. You've become a lot more adult Scottish old woman than what you previously were. The Scion headquarters is in Vesper Bay, out in Western Tamalan. You're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Oh no, the bots! The archer bots are here! Giving your name to whoever at the entrance and they'll let you in. You're a moment in demand, Lucy, and these days promise to be busy.
I've said my piece, off you go. Yes, because it's a PC game, bots tend to appear that run through the entire game. And break the laws of physics. That's fine. Welcome back. But if you're wondering why I'm the thaumaturge on our way over there, is some of our hunting log is actually enemies along the way, so that'll get us some experience for our thaumaturge as we run. She's multitasking. I'm so proud of her. That's fine. As long as she's okay with, like, probably odd responses and questions from, Rose. I'm okay with that. Poke William again. Do it. Make it some flambe crab. I know it doesn't sound it, but trust me, Larko, and therefore Lucy, does respect everything he kills. Most of the time. There's some things he just won't respect. Warbles. Warbles can go fuck themselves and everything they stand for. That too. I've killed a few merchants in my time. They wrote a book after me, Death of a Salesman. We're getting two very important abilities. You there, yes. The deceivishly unfashionable adventurer. Gods be good. I've never have seen such an unparalleled focus of functioning extreme cost of form. The mere sight of you makes my eyes bleed. Basically, she's going to teach us how to dye clothes. And she's also going to teach us how to glamour clothes. Oh dear, dear, dear. But we have to get her orange juice. I know I could buy orange juice somewhere, I can't remember though. She technically speaking gave us a beret, but I don't think we can wear a beret. Glamours are now available. Where we can make entire outfits. Yes, sadly a beret is not visible on our heads. We could make it visible, but that would require more interesting approaches. Some would say dangerous or crazy. We could change the entire race just to wear hats. Tataru! Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ha! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised this is a private property. Unless you have permanent business, I must ask you to... Here at the behest of Yistola. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Lucy Longears, Lucy Longears. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Science of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Oh no, is everything okay? What did you miss? Ah, basically she introduced herself as Tataru and told us that the attendant will be expecting us. I think it is the youngest. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia is eagerly waiting your coming. This way, if you please.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming.
Good, I don't have to voice act.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are right to burst with questions, but have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
I like it when they're voiced because I don't have to
We are the
talk.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our
And
single
murder their
objective
voices.
is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Actually, your aid will not go unrewarded. You are fortunate to have a number of influential allies and a word from me, and they'll gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied to you. The right to employ retainers, for an example, are familiar with them. We get our retainers! We're making one of them a fisher, because we have a spare fishing rod. The papers you requested, my lady? Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is all mine, my lady. The way of welcoming gift, I am deliberately adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You need to consult the retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement. Believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your venturing endeavors. Let this be a gesture of our service and evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. There was a sentence there, I swear. Some talents are mutually beneficial. Serves greater good besides. It's just Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. We learned the password. Right, we're gonna hard cut. We're gonna accept this mission, and then we're gonna hard cut to, I guess, Limsa to get our first retainer. Basically, we need to find threats and stop them. Now, there is also only one correct answer to this, I think. So this one, like, I know I said we have to make choices, but I think this one is one of we have to say the correct answer. Is that easier to read? But the correct answer is the top one, which is, I will go whither the wild rose blooms. A wild rose by any other name.
I take it you will help us.
Oh, more voice acting. I don't need to do voice acting. Yay.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them.
That's not
Among
bad
their
for us.
number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolino. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. There is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ulda, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Yastola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
I know,
I have been expecting you.
we've met many a time.
Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pardon me. Best girl.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Most powerful.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
We're investigator. Lead investigator, Lucy. Although I will say one thing. I know these cutscenes are cool and nice, but can you imagine these cutscenes if Lucy was a potato? Oh my god, Lucy is the title gambler. What? I would never do anything. I would never change her into a little dragon whatsoever. Maybe we could turn her into a Della. That was the most roundabout way. God. She won't turn into a pseudo dragon. But yeah, we could make her RA, which is a tiny. For some reason, the women in RA are tiny, small dragon women. I can't drive on again. And what is wrong with potatoes? Would you deny an Irishman potatoes? It's okay. My potato desire will be sated in a matter of moments. Hire a retainer! Yeah, someone's playing Happy Birthday on a flute. According to our records, you may hire up to 2 retainers. We could make 2 retainers right now. One shall be made by me. One can be made by you. I'm pretty sure you can make how your retainer looks. I cannot remember. I think you can. Excellent. You quite a few men and women on our lists. So I invite you to describe the retainer you desire down to the most minute detail. Okay, so am I going first? Or do you want to go first? We're not going to load previous save data. We're going to make from scratch. We're doing character creation again. Ooh. This is the tiny dragon people I was talking about, by the way. I think I'm going to make a tiny dragon woman for us. Well, one of them will be a Ara. They are tiny dragon people. They can also be giant dragon people. We have green, which are the kind of sunny ones, and then we have the darker scaled ones. So light scales or dark scales?
Fuck off.
I like the lighter scales. They're nice. Whoops, it is. We're making a small Ara woman. We're skipping this one.
Oh, excuse me.
This is also the other reason we can go for the different races. More hairstyle options. Perfect.
Station.
Sorry, I've gone quiet and focused. We have to for the meme. Where is it?
Right then. Jesus.
Yes, that means her eyes do have a small glowing ring to them. Joe, I'm really sad I'm not making this character for real. I actually really enjoy how this one's turning out. If you're carrying on my goddamn crazy condition, you're carrying on my crazy condition of having a nice face paint type thing. I like the subtle ones that go over the eyes like that.
Tyson, look off, man.
Perfect. Damn it, I need to save this character design for Lorca. Or Lorca. Whichever it is at this point. They're perfect. I actually really like this design. What have I done? What have I done? Why have I made it? Why have I made that I love you? Why have I made that? Why have I put passion? Why have I put passion into you? Because I don't do things by halves. Don't worry, I saved her data. Finalized appearance? Yes. Okay, so this is retainer number 1. I will try not to make them a tsundere or the crazy psychopath, but I have bad choice in what I want my personality to be like. I think there's some retainers that are exactly as you describe. Oddly enough, they have strikingly different personalities. If you'd be so kind as to state a preference, it'd be most helpful. Polite, rough, serious, carefree, independent, lively, nothing. Carefree? Independent! Independent was not the one. It's all come back. Independent makes them interesting. When someone does the trainer will greet you so, hey, it's you. Hello again, you. We just missing the retainer a bid farewell, just so. Finished already? Guess that's that then. Well, it was more I didn't want to accidentally make them into a crazy psychopath. Oh god, my poor fucking retainers. Dear god, they scared me. I've left them waiting for too long. Oh god. And yes, hire retainer. Retainer nickname. Oh, the name of is not available. Please select another one. Oh no. I can make this work. God damn. Look, girl, I've been hired. Damn it, I should have gone with Lorcat. Right, so that was retainer 1. Are you ready to make retainer 2? Is there anything you envision? Anything you want? Yeah, I was gonna say, give me a vague kind of idea. Elven type, do you want tall elf? Long ears kind of thing? What, male or female? Can do. Sadly, no. But we can always just say she has one, which is very well covered at all times. Magic. There's literally magic prisms that make things look like other things. So sure. Any particular preference on the hair color? Because I cannot remember Leia's hair color. Actually, just send me a quick picture of Leia, if you can. I want to try and get the skin tone and things right. Oh, they have silver and kind of silver and whitish hair. Okay. She's got quite light skin as well.
Tyson, fuck's sake. Oh, fuck.
There's a long hair option. That's got the right style of hair. Well, actually, that's more accurate, I think. Kind of long-ish. I think it's about the right color. That's more correct. You're fine. Oh, I think that is spot on for the green. Just was just asking if you have any other talents. I can give her freckles, technically. Would you like Leia to have freckles? Okay. I like this one. It's nice, kind of supple. Or maybe something like that. We go full tribe-ish or something. She still technically could, we just don't know. So do you want the kind of full tribal, the under eye, or do you want just something small? Like a heart, butterfly, stars? Do you want it to be any particular color? About that much, I say. Because doesn't sound like a bad voice. Number 4 so far. Ooh, 4 or 5. I like both. 5 is slightly deeper than 4, but they both have the same energy. Okay. So appearance? Yes. So 22. So what kind of attitude do you want them to have? Polite? Like just polite, carefree, blah 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 blah. We'll make them polite, I feel. Actually, polite or serious? I think Leia's fairly serious-ish most of the time. Oh god, independent or polite. Okay, I'll tell you this now. If we go independent, she will, and I mean this with the utmost seriousness, become incredibly tsundere. That's what serious sounds like. How'd they greet us? Is there something I can help you with? And I dismiss them. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Oh, we need a name.
Mary. Mary's a good fucking name. Refuse to shy out of Mary.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it's available. I doubt it, though.
Egg slaves.
Okay, chosen name isn't available. We have a choice. Oof.
We're on the stage. Fuck off! Titan! For good, Dan. I'm so tired. You have no fucking teeth left. You stab me one more time and that's it.
We only have 20 letters, but I'll see if that will fit.
Jesus, you fucking ears are falling out, you bastard. Oh, here, where the fuck am I going? God.
My controller died. I'm back. Okay. So now we have our retainers that we can summon. Where we have... Oh, it was all one name. Oh no, but it's fine. We know it's two names. Hey, it's you. Hello again, you. It's fine. It's fine.
Come on.
But now we can just like drop off some of our stuff that we don't want to carry. So yeah, I say we can end it there. Same, we'll go out. Yeah, let's put some this random stuff in our retainer. Finished already? Guess that's that then. On the other hand, we have... Is there something I can help you with? Lucilla Moonlight says. Oh, you can see the little butterfly tattoo, I love it. Always a pleasure. Now, because we still have enough time, we will run and do plot. I still have to read the response in Lounge 2. I'm sorry. But we're nearly at an important moment. Hello? Hello? Let me fill the adventure for the description. I'm not gonna regret that choice later in the future. Unsolved mysteries. Try to solve the mysteries of missing persons. Knowledge of culprits is that you want to investigate first. Much harm in these lands. Knowledge of hands, the flames burn where they might, but they kind of darkness in places at all times. Still linger. You'll find them at Eastern Road. 12 of them you may come across. You may even come to learn something. Seeking the area. But yeah, we're nearly at some more cool stuff. If you still have the energy. You getting tired? Are you okay? Because I know it's getting late-ish. This is the big weekend stream though, so it does make sense. Are you willing to push yourself all the way? It's fine. I'm only messing, by the way. If you're tired, you can go to bed. Retrieve ripe corpse. Retrieve ripe corpse. Retrieve ripe corpse. With their bodies given proper... Oh, sorry. With their bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across the other side. You do a noble deed this day, I thank you. Now then, did you see Annie show you the massive monstrosities Arcana conceal their presence, much less their core inner waves? No. Let's say you turn to common folk. But yeah, so how much longer do you want to keep going, actually? It's up to you. Reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it to be so. The merchant's name is Ungus, born in Drybones, grew up in the Golden Bazaar, a rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I wonder if there's an in-qualifying way at the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note to show him, so he beats you. Okay, we actually might be able to get to this in 10 minutes. Depending on how quick I go. That'll make a good endpoint. My god! It's him! He has a name! What a goddamn it's a bloody adventure who treated me back in Uldar. What on earth do you want with me now? Dear friend, the mission people, please help your decision, but granted, always there comes. Don't turn tail and run if you much as the wind passes by. Played them all for fools and coaxed some harder labour out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more than before, with all the disappearances. You can go take yourself proud if you don't believe me. Please, miss, just leave me be. It's before she's bought the new ones. She's going to go technically buy the new ones with her, with you. The tall takeover has been feeding off of the poor. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Just I told her, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. This place isn't exactly cost us all, if you know what I'm talking, if you know what I'm saying. Welcome back, Lucy. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose you should be expected from the results if another occurs. I'll try to keep an eye on the time because I don't know when 10 minutes will be up. I am Marcus, yes, a body, of course. There have been
So many bodies of late. I apologize, miss, if you seek a place of burial. Then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Lucy just buried a man in record time. What, missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Autism can? She's been... Everyone...
Just put the stop at that nose.
Been kind to me, everyone has been so
I
kind.
think you use it to point at things.
I don't know why though.
You do. I tell you.
Pardon me, church walls.
Nose.
Lucy burial service, puts body on ground, buries body into ground, moving on. They're gone. Bye folks. High speed running. Please accept our gratitude and send arrangement. You see him. On all the missing dry bones inhabitants. It's true I am close to the people in order I come find. But speaking of keeper, tall, I am medium though, which they do. Should I think for a second? High speed running to get this all set up for next time.
These fucking ribs. Why? Explain to me that one. You wait till you get lovely and comfortable and then I look peaceful and what you do, you stick your feet into my fucking ribs. Why? You would like to waste that poking you in the fucking ribs.
There you are, Lucy. A burial is no easy thing. Oops, I still had that turned on. We've had a busy of late, haven't you, Lucy? Tancred! Pleasure, my dear. There's a little bit of Tancred. I too spoke with August more times than I care to count. Seems we brought some truth to a notion of common folk speaking of their secrets only to those in service of the gods. Proposition, prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind the closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better than the paid unanswered than she who takes confessions? The good sister Orson herself. Orson? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep that in mind. Keep an eye on this rose. Still, the innkeeper Marcus, I swear in 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Cannot be, though. It is wont to travel the Golden Bazaar, and only on her own. It is uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be that she... Could it? I grow wary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that is... She is fond of. Pray speak to the boy, seek out the boy, Lucy, and see if you cannot glean something from him of activities.
Lucy has to make a hell of a run. Lucy will have to make a hell of a run next time. Okay. But things are getting interesting. We got missing people. We got the church possibly doing something.
Oh, Jesus.
We got mysteries.
That's about a budget.
And we will leave it there with the creation of our two retainers. And everything, but okay, I will talk to you next time. I'll probably respond to Leia if he's in the library lounge. But anyway, good night and thank you. It has been fun.